Sorry about that, guys.
It's just
No
the
worries.
voices in your head, Barney.
Barney's just having an episode.
So I want to point out that we are in full form today. If you haven't noticed, we have Barney in the house. We have myself. We have Logan, and then we have James, the robot.
Yo.
James, the robot, is here in house today. And we are very happy to be here on episode 27 of
Certain
Mystery
it's
Game Livestream.
Almost certain it's 27.
What is Mystery Game Livestream, you ask?
Break it down.
I've asked that question many times.
You have.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us what that is, James?
Well, I have actually spent quite a bit of time contemplating just what Mystery Game Livestream means to me.
Break it down.
And what it means is we just look back into the past and we try to find those hidden gems left on the wayside. Those bits of specialness that we can just pull up, brush the dust off of them.
I'm already regretting asking James to do this.
Every time it's different, and I love it. It's so good every time.
We maybe blow into the cartridge of tomorrow and
What the hell are you talking about?
Blow into the cartridge of tomorrow. That's legendary.
What have I done? What have I done?
That should be our tagline.
Blowing into the cartridge of yesterday.
It's just a game. Blowing into the cartridges of tomorrow.
going into the cartridge of tomorrow.
Of yesteryear.
Yeah, I was just about to say yesteryear. Come on,
No,
man.
because that's
Beat
what
me
you,
to it.
because that's what you do. You have to. We already blow into old cartridges.
We got to set the
Our
stage for
phrase is,
future generations.
We're blowing,
Last time I
we're
blew in
blowing
a
into the
cartridge,
cartridges
you all
of
yelled at me.
That way, future generations will have non-working cartridges,
As
just
a
like we do.
calendar just flips back and turns pages.
Gets yellower and yellower.
Yes.
So, Tater Tot's mentioning the cabinet behind me, the new one. That's the Pac-Man one.
I
right
wonder
here.
how she knew about that.
So, I have the Pac-Man here, and we have the Galaga. These are not normal arcade cabinets. They used to be one-up cabinets, but they're actually housing real retro consoles inside. So the Galaga is actually a Genesis, and the Pac-Man is actually a NES console that takes actual NES cartridges.
Very cool.
It's so
It's
sweet.
mind-blowing to me.
I was just playing Alien 3 right here, and it is
Butt whooped.
impossible.
Yeah. 'Cause
So-
for some reason the aliens just keep coming after you, right?
They just do.
It's so
Dang
rude.
No,
Ruby
it's that
Huggers.
once as soon as they appear on the screen, they've hit you. That's the problem.
I wanted to take a second to thank, the maker of this game, of these cabinets, Bruce from Legacy Games.
Oh, hey, I know that guy.
And thank you, Legacy Games in Columbia
Shout out
City.
Legacy.
Thank you. So the idea was, originally he had the Genesis machine that was kind of a pet project of his that he put together, and I fell in love with it, and it took me a long time to gather up enough funds to get it, and I ended up getting it. And then we played around the idea, well, if we did it with a Genesis, maybe we can do it with a NES or a SNES console. So
And
he's
apparently we can.
and Bruce said, no, it can't be done. Nah,
It can't be done.
nah.
Only a
Impossible.
pure genius would be able to accomplish it.
Yeah.
He said it's
Such a thing.
impossible.
And meanwhile, while he was telling me that it probably can't be done, or he has to source a part, or he has to source a cabinet, this and that, he was already working on one that I didn't even know about it until last week when I came into the store, talking to my brother Barney in the store, and right behind
You guys
Barney,
were
just
related?
like in this form here, there was this thing that had the NES cartridge built in. I'm like, what is that?
And James got a picture of Yuval behind the counter.
You did?
It was very surreal.
Oh, man. So that was like a moment, like what? My head just like, I just dropped my jaw, and I'm like, how am I going to take this home? I just solved my truck.
Yeah, no transport.
We just strapped it to the roof of your car.
timing.
It wasn't even a question about price. I knew it was mine. So, and basically, I'm pretty sure Bruce built it with the intention that it's going to end up with me. So that's what happened there. Thank you, Legacy Games.
We love
Thank you
guys.
so much. This is a small store in Columbia City, but they have a big heart, and they have amazing inventory. And
And one of my favorite customers is in the chat right now. Say, everyone, welcome Power to
Hey,
the chat.
hey, Power, thank you for joining us
Friend of mine
tonight.
from the store. Thank you for tuning in. And I missed you. I missed you guys on Wednesday. So hopefully you're in next week.
It's awesome. Barney, so blessed, so blessed. So yeah, we can get back to the main window and can talk about what we're doing tonight with the game.
Oh, what are we doing?
Well, this is a retro game that is actually we were planning on playing a different game for this episode, but then
yes.
I thought about it and I remembered this one and I tried it and I'm like, oh my god, this would be a huge miss if we don't play this one because it's such a good game. But also, it's a game that I've not played through the whole thing, just a little bit of it. Barney, I don't think you played it at all.
Nope.
Logan just played it a little bit while we were testing sound before. James has played this game.
I have played this game.
But James,
I'm surprised you found
it's
the
a long time ago, right?
A long time being maybe a week.
Good pun.
Yeah.
Okay. So the game starts out pretty easy, but it ends up being pretty hard. But it's very clever. The game level design is clever. The power up system is interesting.
Ooh, there's power-ups?
There is.
And
narrows it
the
down.
story, the backstory,
time.
everything about it, the music and sound. So we really love it. And it's just like we're in platformer season. So we're like one game away from finishing platformer season. Say that 10 times fast.
Wow.
And this is this is the last one before the last, but it's definitely not the least of our choices. I would have kicked myself if we did not do this in platformer season.
I do that all the time.
And if he
Well, we
couldn't
can't
do
have
it,
that.
we would have helped him.
I didn't say it.
I get
didn't
picked enough.
say
It's
it.
all right.
You could only kick his ankles. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're like a foot tall.
You
Hey,
might
I have
maybe
a step
electrocute
ladder.
him.
You don't know my life.
Yeah, you could electrocute him.
Did we mention the way the James has a new camera, by the way? Up there next to Logan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dedicated.
Wyatt's here too.
Yep.
What's up,
Promoted.
Wyatt? Thank you for tuning in.
You
Shout
guys
out.
like my stylish new microphone?
Missed you guys on Wednesday.
That is. It's like a ribbon mic too. That's old
Yeah.
school.
That is.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's made by Atari. It's the only one that James would use.
Yeah,
so
it's the
we had to-
Atari mic.
we had to
Atari
assume-
You do
RCA
look.
collab.
I gotta say, you do look a little cramped in that little space, though, James.
Nah,
Well,
it's
I'm
fine.
small, so
Okay.
It's a lot of.
At least you don't have that Atari joystick right now, so it's
He's
true.
He's
Well-
small and he has no batteries.
because
so
he's not playing the game today.
yeah, I'm not playing. I'm an innocent bystander.
You've been doing your research though on this game for us.
A little bit,
As usual.
Got some
There's
reading.
definitely
pages.
been research on the
writing.
game. A little bit. James is our resident researcher, so he really went all out on this one. So we're not going to go through all of it, but there's definitely important pieces here. And I still have questions about the game. I'm still going to ask questions. I'll pose the questions out, as they come to chat as well. Maybe James is here, so maybe he knows.
Maybe James is here.
Yeah,
Maybe. Am I here?
he is here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the robot.
Well,
Excuse me.
I think I'm kind of like tuning in from an undisclosed location.
You're
My
in
own private game
Guantanamo
room.
Bay.
You're in your game room. What are
Yeah.
you talking about, James?
It's my game room.
Look around you. It's all your Ataris.
Yeah, you see all my Atari behind me?
Yeah, a bunch
That's
of
I'm very proud of my Atari.
bunch of crappy games.
Atari.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
There are some excellent Atari games, but they're
Atari
not. But they're not.
rules.
That's the thing about Atari. I just got to say this: that they're not. Good or bad games doesn't matter with the Atari. The main thing about is the experience with that
Absolutely.
console. It's 100% an experiential thing. It's
which
a
is true of
visceral. It's a
all
visceral
consoles.
thing. True. But Atari is just this like very immediate, visceral, real like rawness to it that
yeah.
Yeah.
you just don't have with a
70s
PS5.
kick in the
Like
zenith.
raw sewage.
Jeez.
Can we mute him for a moment, please?
He's on a roll. I'll let him have his day.
It's
okay.
It's so rude.
Every dog has his day.
Yeah. Dog.
Did you just do like a South Cali
Bob-
gangster?
It's Bobby De Niro.
Oh, okay.
Tell me you're a cop.
I'm a cop.
Don't tell me you're a cop.
I'm a cop.
You're not a cop.
Should we reveal the game?
I think we should reveal the game at this point because we did
Wow,
a lot of talking.
The chat is bumping though.
Yeah, I was gonna
welcome.
say, who's
welcome
getting
everyone.
banned?
Hey, Jordan in the house. My bro Jordan.
I was
Yeah.
talking to Power. I made a deal with Power that if they didn't play Zelda within like if they had 3 strikes to play Zelda, but the times that I saw them, and they still haven't played it, so technically they're banned from legacy games.
Oh, that's the
not,
ban.
That's not
Okay.
true. It's not true.
I see
No,
Tito
that's
in the
true.
house too. Appreciate you, Tito. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate that.
You're welcome, bro.
And then Bruce is here as well.
Is it Wrath of the Black Manta?
Yes, thank you, Jordan. Atari Love.
Oh yeah, before we do the game reveal, start thinking about what it is. Anybody have any more guesses?
I gotta guess.
Wrath of the Black Manta.
Can I guess?
I bet Tito knows.
You know that
I
one?
threw out some hints.
You heard of Wrath of the Black
I
Manta?
do have it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of a lesser. I mean, I don't know. I never really played much of it. Have you played any of that?
It's
that one,
not.
James?
It is not the game.
I have not.
It's not the game, right? Yeah. Okay. That is an interesting one, though.
Good guess, but no cigar.
No.
Good guess for sure.
Tito doesn't have enough time to guess, so let's move on.
Is it Battleship?
Tito's like, I got no time for this.
It is.
It is Battleship?
It's not Battleship. That's not a platformer.
Can be if you want
Well, a
to.
table's a platform.
See the pun?
Time Lord.
Evil, in case you haven't picked up on it yet,
Time Lord.
Tito's me, and I'm putting puns in and like hints.
Ba-dum-ching.
Okay.
No time. I don't have enough time to. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
You guys
I said I already did that because I said, James, I'm surprised you found the time.
yeah. I was
play this
playing off of
game.
what you said.
Ah,
Little, what's up, Spicy?
Spicy's
welcome,
in the house.
welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
We got a party in the chat tonight.
We do.
Everyone hit the little celebration bouquet thing.
Everything's
Hell yeah.
bumping.
Thanks for the roses.
So Time Lord.
Time Lord.
Time low.
I have to say it like that because here's my main question, okay, about this game.
Okay.
Time Lord is if you're a Doctor Who fan, you know that's where this is from. This is
Bruce just said, is there a phone booth in this game?
There is not. But Bruce, maybe you know the answer. I'm still seeking the answer because everything I've researched, I have not found. And James, do you know the answer to this?
What I have found is that the Time Lord is just a generic character who travels through time.
I was going to say, it's not.
I know.
It's not Doctor Who.
But
Doctor Who is a Time Lord.
This term,
He is a Time
this
Lord.
term comes from Doctor Who,
Yeah, but
and
not-
the game
not-
refers to it.
Not in this case.
Well, that's
question,
what I'm
Bruce.
asking. That's the question,
Good
Barney.
question.
If we can corroborate that and like validate that there is or is not a correlation to
James?
Doctor Who, I would love to know that.
Yes, I
James,
have
is
not
there
found
or
a
is there not a
single
correlation?
correlation.
Then that's a good
to
enough
Doctor
answer for
Who.
me. There is no.
I haven't seen
correlation.
any. I haven't seen any, but
They just other than they just stole the idea.
well, that's
Potentially.
the thing. That's the thing. Because that leads me to the next thing because the developers are actually from the UK. So where this was made, and so
Where
the
Doctor Who
influence
was popular.
it was huge. I mean, the BBC and all that.
I'm
So
surprised they didn't have the phrase "Time Lord" copyrighted.
Well, I think that's more of a confluence of coincidence that they got going with the words time and lord.
Because of the theme of the game,
Yeah.
essentially.
Because he's time and he
Oh,
wants to
Lord.
lord the fact that he can time travel over everybody else. So, he's a time
well,
lord.
but I mean, if you're a Who fan, a Doctor Who fan, like I grew up with it. Barney remembers it when he was a kid. I have many friends who are. Time Lord is 100% the quintessential term that is
Not a
used there.
doctor. Yes, but this one's crucially not a doctor.
But what
Right.
did Doctor Who have a
pointed
PhD
out.
in, really? I don't think that was ever covered in the series. Was he a physicist? Was he
What kind of doctor?
Yeah, what kind of doctor was Doctor Who?
They had a lot of play around that for many of the shows.
He's a Time Lord, so
that
he's not.
he
was a
would never reveal
gastrologist.
what kind of doctor he was. But that's the beautiful thing that there were a lot of jokes about it inside in the episodes.
Yeah, because I don't recall ever seeing him with a prescription pad,
Right.
His handwriting is terrible, though.
Well, as are
You
most
need-
doctors.
Yeah,
What's
Neve
up?
is in the house.
Doctor what? Who?
Doctor
More
what?
like Doctor
Dr.
Why?
Wen.
No, that's
Dr.
the
What?
lower quality
Dr.
spin-off
Wen.
of Doctor Who. Doctor what?
Doctor Wentworth.
No.
So let's talk about the game a little bit before I talk about the developer, and then we can start playing.
Yay.
Sound like a plan?
Deal.
Yeah, Tater Tot's going off in the chat though. Time Lords got their name because of their role. Doctor equals fixer, because they fix time.
Okay.
Then why wasn't it Dr. Wen?
Well,
Moving on.
well, it sounds a lot better than Handyman Who.
Time is a ball of timey-wimey stuff.
So
Timey-wimey stuff.
okay, so Time Lord is a side-scrolling platformer, similar, kind of along the lines of Double Dragon and River City Ransom, in terms of the look and feel.
It's like beat 'em up. Oh, you mean the graphics?
Graphically,
Yeah.
It was released for the NES in September of 1990 in North America, 91 in Europe. I don't think this was ever a Famicom game, though.
It was not.
It was not. And then the game was published by British software company Rare and distributed by popular board and tabletop game maker Milton Bradley. That's another interesting thing. And you can see on the cartridge itself and the box, the Milton Bradley logo that is so familiar to us because of the game board stuff, tabletop games from the 80s that we remember. And they're still around.
And they made Battleship.
They did make.
They did.
Ah, you sunk my Jenga ship.
See, we can all do clues and puns in here.
I'm just doing references today.
We're never going to get to the game this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I'm just saying. At least you didn't start singing.
Someone take James's batteries out.
I never said that. Okay.
Karaoke? Anybody?
Got no love in here. No. Everybody hates the robot.
More like carrot.
Okay, back to the game.
Gnocchi.
Hey, James, I love that you're blinking every now and again. It's so cool.
Well, it's the power saver feature.
I
Out
bet
of
nobody
context,
noticed.
That sounds so
I'm blinking
weird.
too.
I can
you never,
blink.
you never give me
I
compliments
know.
for blinking.
I'm sorry, Barney.
Come on.
Aggressively blinking.
You're
every
wonderful when you blink too.
I'm blinking so hard over here.
Way to moisten those eyes, Barney.
Wait, isn't the term blinking? Isn't that like a British like?
No, it came from Abraham
Slur.
Lincoln, who saved the
Yeah.
country
Hey,
and
Blinken.
freed the slaves.
Okay, all right. I'm moving on. So, in the year 2009, the Earth has been invaded by aliens from the planet Draken. And using time travel technology, the invaders sent their armies to 4 different periods of human history. So it's important to know that this is 4 different periods. The game happens in 4 different periods of time in human history. So there's some historic context here. But I'm also curious about this. I don't know if James knows the answer. Why they chose these particular locales of the world and time periods, because they're really obscure.
I do have an answer for that. It's because they look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have prefaced it by what these 4 locations are. One is medieval England in 1250 AD.
I know it
Cool.
well.
One is Western United States, which is in 1860 AD.
I know
Wild
that one
West.
well. Also know that one well.
Okay, well, I mean,
one
that's
well,
like
too.
way back in Victorian times, which is interesting. And then the Caribbean
Feels like home.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Cool.
in 1650, though.
Coconuts.
So it's like way, way back there.
I was around.
And then this is an interesting one, France of 1943.
Oh, no one wants
France,
no one
not
wants
so
to go
much,
there.
but, you know, 3
My
out of
home
4.
away from home. What?
So
Wee.
I'd love to know why
back
they
the
chose these
guillotine.
places for the game. It's just really interesting. Very, very cool.
There probably is a lot of visual
There is.
guidance.
There definitely is. And that's also why I love this so much. It's like, wow, this is so interesting. Like, you know, actually feel like you're time traveling.
That's not a baby. That's Napoleon.
Exactly.
Shall we?
So,
should we jump into the game?
I think we should jump into the game. There's some important information here for Logan to know since he's playing.
Hit me.
So the year 3000 is the deadline in the game. This game is timed. This is another unique feature,
Time
okay,
Lord.
that I did not know until James pointed this out. So one day,
Because I do my
all right,
research.
you guys need to. Thank you, James. You guys need to be kind of like to be good at mathing right now. Okay.
Already lost the game. Damn.
No.
All right.
Forget it.
Just
Forget
just humor me for a second here.
2 plus 2.
So one day in the present passes in 6 seconds in the game.
That's pretty fast.
Okay. So this means that the player has 36 minutes and 30 seconds of gameplay time to complete the game, or
Zero math.
you lose the game.
This is I'm not
Logan.
beating it.
Logan. But you might lose the game.
So he just copped out. He just said, "I'm not beating it."
Yeah.
I'm like,
all right,
okay,
guys.
all
Thanks
right.
for watching.
Pass the
Okay.
Don't
controller
forget to hit
to-
that like button.
Pass the controller to James.
So I just think that's really interesting, like a twist of like is for also for it to be a NES game, but they made it like you have to basically solve this puzzle, right, in 36 minutes. Am I right, James? Did I express that correctly?
Well, I have some decidedly rude comments about that.
Yeah,
No.
Go ahead.
But it'll get into the rating.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
okay.
We'll save that for the rating.
Okay, we'll save it for James's rating.
This sounds like a going toward the rating.
Since James does the research for this, then he has like first dibs at like
a rating.
a rating at the end, and which we already know. Well, at least I know because I read his paper.
We normally do the gamer first, right?
Yeah.
The gamer first, but James's paper came first, so that's how we know what James rated it already. So
Which we usually reveal last.
Are we gonna hop into the game?
Let's jump in because that was I just wanted Logan to hear like that part.
Yeah,
you know
that is good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That definitely adds a little bit more of a. I'm gonna go into this a little bit more
Cool.
serious.
Let's do it.
All right,
Let's do it.
We're jumping in. We're in.
We'll be all fit.
And if you can let the title track play from the game because it's so freaking cool. I love this music.
Yeah. Boom. I want everybody to know that I'm kind of dancing in my head right now, even though my robot.
The light's like
doesn't look good.
reflecting from the screen on me too. It looks like I'm at a rave. This is great.
Maybe somebody can just like flick that light switch a bunch of times.
That was awesome.
James has
Such a good intro.
I could listen to that title track like over and over. So the mission, read this carefully, Logan.
I thought that said capture 5
Capture
dabs.
5.
Was a banging track.
Do not
5
click.
big booms.
Do not click until you've read this mission. You have to like internalize this.
Yeah. And this is from the MB Time Travel Center because Milton Bradley has a time travel research center.
That's how they made such great board games. They just
I'm
traveled
So
to the
sorry you
future.
ran out of time. That
they're
gives 5 big booms.
Yeah,
Boom.
they're so well funded.
Your mission: capture 5 orbs in each time zone and eliminate alien forms. Yeah, that's forms.
Changing
forms
Earth's
changing
history.
Earth's history. Good luck, Time Lord. Thanks.
Ooh.
Right. Straight in.
Oh, that bass.
Adjust my mic here a little bit so I can see the screen.
Music is so good in this game, Barney.
Lucky that guy didn't hit you.
Yeah, he just like walking right up to you and is like, "Hey, how's it going?" And just turns around and leaves. Maybe you could be buddies with him. Oh,
Oh,
maybe
that's
not.
punch. That's punch. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, it is a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, you're moving in a back and forward and punching people. It's very Double Dragon.
Oh.
What was that?
He punched
The
the
turbo
falling
button,
frisbee.
baby.
Go turbo.
Saving fingers one step at a time.
Wait, how many orbs do you have? You've got like 3 already, right?
Yeah.
He
that-
has 4. If you notice at the bottom of the screen, there.
Yeah.
Those
Saved by the
boxes.
bell.
Oh, that was easy.
This is arguably the easiest stage. So
Well, they're all right there.
It's the
Yeah.
first one.
this just gets you a little practice,
Oh,
like
my bad.
to
My bad.
find your bearings.
And now
It's
we're in
just a
jolly old
practice run.
England. Will you say hello to my family?
No.
Got some
They've
nice
gotten your letters in the mail. Can I get
Baroque
up
music going on
I
here.
tried. This is what England sounds like all the time.
there? All the time. Oh my god.
It looks like this too. I know. Wales. This is Wales.
Oh, I can collect
Yes,
these? Does this
is my,
heal me?
this is my
You
old
can.
backyard.
I highly recommend collecting as many of them as fast as you can.
Just do not ingest those mushrooms.
I'm gonna.
Mushrooms are
I'm gonna put on
delicious.
some Garcia and have a good time. Oh gosh.
They look like the little guys from Golden Axe.
It's like the little underpants
Yeah.
gnomes.
Steal your.
They're definitely gnomes.
Steal your magic power.
Go back on somebody's lawn.
Love this music.
Oh,
They're dropping
Spyro?
bowling balls.
this game doesn't look too bad.
It's not a bad game. It's actually a good game.
They bowled you over.
I mean, visually,
Right.
it looks it's pretty.
It does.
Looks pretty solid.
It does.
Oh, you got a sword now?
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You can
take
go
him
show
out.
them.
Yeah, take him all. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him go. It's over for these little guys. Are they just going to keep coming?
I guess.
They keep coming.
This is the rest of the stream. You see Logan standing there smacking these dwarves.
Now, I would like to point out at this time a glitch in this game.
Please, yeah.
Before you do, there's a power up there. Did you see that?
I can't.
Logan?
I don't think I can get it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I can, but
I remember getting it.
should I get it?
How? Can you jump across that way? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can, barely.
Nice. And some points. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Love that
Now,
sound.
as I was trying to say, with this particular stage, you'll notice that on the backswing with the sword, your player becomes temporarily invincible.
That's
Just
cool.
cannot take any damage.
So just keep swinging your sword? And it's only for this stage?
Yeah, in particular for this stage.
There's an orb up there.
This is
Yeah.
impressive for a NES game.
I agree. And by the way, Logan is playing on a
Pro
NES Max.
controller.
NES Max. We love the NES Max here.
which is the boomerang-shaped one. How do you like that controller?
It's my favorite.
It
That's
is such a
cool.
great
But you,
controller.
if you're not new to the channel, you know how I feel about NES controllers. So this is unsurprising info from most.
Much prefer it to the original NES controller.
Oh, there you got an orb. Now you just need 4 more.
Oh, I haven't
To-
gotten any. Holy!
Yeah.
Do the orbs?
Did I miss one?
Yeah, you missed 4.
Your mission is to collect
Oh.
the
I
orbs.
missed 4.
Are you
God dang!
serious? How did he miss 4?
I know where one is.
I only saw 1, and it's way up in the sky. Where
So
he
much
can't
for
get it.
36 minutes.
Thanks, Yuval. Glad you have faith in me.
You can still do it. I
You
believe
can
in
do
you,
it.
Logan.
It's only the year 2888 in ancient England.
How do I go in?
I don't know if you do.
You can't.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how are you going to
Then
get
should
back
I go
up?
back up? How do I get back up?
You can.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can.
you can.
Yep.
On those pillars.
Stairs.
Oh, there's another orb.
Where did that come from?
Well, he just had to
appeared.
jump back up the columns.
And so how do you get the one up in the sky?
James knows. He is
He
not
does.
saying.
He's not saying
How do you
anything.
do
'cause
it,
he's
James?
weak.
Well, I don't want to
come
give
on.
away everything.
Well, maybe you should, because I'm on a timer.
You
He
still
only
got
has-
like
he only
34
has
minutes.
34 minutes to save the world, James.
It's British.
Think
It's
about
fine.
this.
It's only England.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not a huge
Save
loss.
England, save the world.
I mean,
No.
what are
Down
we
with
going to
the
preserve?
colonizers.
Fish and chips? Doctor Who? Come on.
Down
Get
with the colonizers.
go
Fall
grab
of the
a-
monarchy.
Go grab a pickled egg.
Ew. What?
I
You
love
guys are
pickled
so
eggs.
weird.
Pickled eggs are amazing.
Yeah.
You British and your delicacies. You said there was one in the sky? Oh,
Yep.
there. How do I
Oh,
get
yeah.
that?
Are there secret steps in the wall?
Almost looks like
Okay,
it.
I'm going to tell you how to get this one. Are you
Give him-
okay
give
with
him-
that?
No, give him a clue.
Just stand under it.
Oh my god.
That's
So,
so dumb.
I want to.
Yeah, I had to give him that one.
Is
I
there
want
is
to
the rest down
reiterate
here?
Nope.
something here that Tater Tot said. They are saying that the time periods are not indicative to anything important. It's just the storyline of the Drakon Lords forming powerful alliances in these time zones. So your character has to defeat them to be able to return to present time and defeat the Drakon King. But my question was, why did the developers think of these time periods, you know, when they made the story? It's just really interesting to me.
Oh,
I'm sure it's
thinking
not
they
random.
just had some personal significance to them.
Billy May was saying that that time in France was World War II still. So that could be part of why they chose France.
Super interesting.
What do the mushrooms do?
I think they give you life, or
you
they just give
remember
you
where I
money,
said you might want to collect a whole bunch of them as fast as you can?
right?
That's an orb.
He's right. It is an orb. It's gotta be.
If
I
you
see
collect-
what's going
If
on
you collect them all without them reappearing,
That's like impossible.
nah.
It's possible.
Thank you,
guys.
James.
Yeah.
What's
said
up
it-
there?
I
What's
love
up there?
how
What's up there?
Quickly you did it after saying it's impossible.
What's up there, James?
Stand
Tell me.
underneath it.
Nothing up there, but you might want to keep looking in those hidden areas like you were just at. You might find something.
Noted. We're gonna slowly move that direction.
Just go right. You're at the very beginning. Or keep killing the gnomes. That's
Logan,
fine.
you want to go right.
Yeah. just inch your way to the right.
You're just testing our patience.
So long as you don't stand in their path, they don't really hurt you.
Yeah.
They just kind of blindly run forwards.
Hey, just get out of their way. You're fine.
Did you check that one?
I gotta figure out how to get up there first.
No,
Just
in
go
the bottom.
Yeah,
In the little alleyway.
on the ground.
Yeah, in here to the right. I think that's what he was saying.
Nothing there.
Not in that one.
Did I miss it, or am I still going towards it?
Go to the right and do that. Look in that same area. No.
Nope, nothing there.
Any more?
Well, he's got one more before he can activate the time machine. Actually, no, I think he may have them all. Yes. Just go to the end of the stage. I know where you're at now.
But he only has 4 orbs.
Yep.
Yeah, there's probably one more at the end.
Quite possibly.
That means yes, chat. In case nobody picked up on that.
The robot is cryptic.
You're doing great, Logan.
Thanks, guys.
Just go ahead and hack and slash at the knights. I notice these guys are a lot easier to beat than the ones in Double Dragon.
They're clearly not very well-trained knights.
No.
If this is what they're sending out to war.
Yeah.
Oh!
We got a dragon!
A dragon!
Oh, that's sweet.
A little baby dragon.
Oh, it's Peach Dragon.
That's adorable.
It can't hurt you.
I know. I figured that out quick. I'm so good at this game, guys.
So how you liking that turbo button there, Logan?
It's amazing. I love it so much. NES controllers suck.
You would have a tired thumb by now.
I would.
So cool.
That was a really
I
hard
love
boss
that
fight.
teleport animation is so cool.
It's great. And the sound effect, too. Awesome.
Ooh, we're off
Dead
to
Man's
Dead
Gulch.
Man's Gulch.
Western USA.
Isn't that in Halo? Oh no, Blood Gulch.
Oh.
Same.
Should probably get that checked.
It might be the same place.
Well, it's Western USA.
Maybe you're gonna
you
go
know.
see Master Chief.
If Master Chief shows up in this game, I'm gonna lose my mind.
That'd be so awesome.
Oh, it's the Wild West.
I lost my sword, though.
Sunset.
Oh, I bet I get a gun.
Yep, the Sunset Riders.
Maybe.
Here.
I think that means yes.
Yeah, these guys are a little bit tougher, so you might want to be careful.
Can I not punch their bullets? Weird question.
Can you
but-
normally punch bullets?
Yeah, I was able to punch the bombs that were falling on me.
That's true. That's true.
It's like a flashback to when we played G.I. Joe when I told Barney to punch the missiles.
I love that there's just horseshoes coming out of this stable.
And cats. Stray cats.
Are they cats?
No,
rabbits?
those are like dire wolves.
Cats, dogs,
Uh,
wild cowboy
they're
animals.
dingoes.
That's Western USA, bro, not Australia.
Oh,
Yeah, where
he
the
fell
dingoes
down.
ate my baby. Wasn't that in West?
Oh, I got a gun!
Oh, look
Oh,
out!
he's got the shotgun.
He's got a shooter.
Does this have ammo? Like,
It's more
is
like
it
a
unlimited? or-
ray gun.
Yes, you have unlimited ammo.
Oh, it's over. Look how fast I can move.
Don't
while
waste
shooting.
your bullets, dude.
There's
He
no
has
bullets to waste.
Unlimited ammo.
Unlimited ammo. That's what you just said.
Okay, that solves that.
Yep.
It's like
There's
any
an orb.
West-
Get
Come
the
on,
orb.
give it!
Get the orb, man! Get the orb!
Oh,
I'm gonna mess these guys up first.
Maybe you should go get the other 3 to the left first. This one's gonna be.
What the hell, James?
No, just
Other 3 to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. James, you need to mute you.
No, we don't.
why?
He's revealing the game.
Yeah, but like,
because-
I'm not gonna beat the game,
Otherwise,
bro.
Logan would have just been
Walked right
lost.
past it.
This is an interesting game.
Hey,
Extra
Michael.
heart.
Thanks for joining us, Mike. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
Right. Can I jump up here?
It's a very Battletoadsy kind of game. A little bit, maybe a little bit slower paced.
Mike, have you played this game before? It's Time Lord. And this one has completely different scenes and different music and different levels.
You just got an egg.
I did. I'm waiting to see if another bird shows up.
Where could they be? Can you get into the store? You can't ever go into any doors or anything.
No.
Oh,
That killed me. He shot me directly in the chest.
He shot you good. Oh, there's one.
Come on.
Do you have to stand underneath that one?
So we've time traveled into the Wild West, but we were just in medieval England before
Logan,
this.
Will that one come down if you stand under it like the other one?
I bet you're right.
Nope. No such luck. Do you have to come closer to the camera? Move down. Huh.
James, am I wasting my time?
James knows. James knows.
You're on your own.
I have a theory.
You can't shoot directly up, can you? Oh. Yeah, try that again. I think you had the right idea, but you just didn't do it right because you need to have it on the screen. Stand on the yeah, stand there. Now do it. Oh, I really thought that was it. Maybe yeah, jump from the top one.
I don't feel like you need to shoot it though. I feel like you have to collect it.
Jump to the side from the top one.
I think you got to get on the roof and then fall down on it.
Okay, now jump to the right and shoot. Jump to the right.
What the hell just happened?
What just happened?
What happened there,
Can you
James?
double jump?
What happened?
You know, when all else fails, just shoot it.
Can you get on that roof? No?
There were like invisible floorings.
Oh.
So, hold on.
How many more do we have?
How did I do
Two?
that like shoot jump thing, James? Is it a certain
Three.
combo that I did?
He's only got one.
Jeez.
The shoot jump? No, it's just jump and shoot at the same time.
Are you using the turbo? Maybe it doesn't work with turbo.
Ah, good point.
I wasn't, but that is a good thing to keep in mind.
Ooh, more eggs.
Oh, that one just hatched.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
That's super cool.
That's got to be an orb.
Oh, for sure.
Cheap, cheap. Maybe kill the bird and then kill the
The hatchling.
baby. Yeah.
This is messed up.
It
I don't like this game
It
anymore.
is, but you know, you got to do what has to be done. Oh, there are no birds now.
I love this song.
It's very dreamy.
Very honky tonky.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
like
man.
I'm dreaming about being
It's ragtime.
in a saloon.
Exactly, it's ragtime.
underwater.
All right, James, it's hint time.
Okay. Well, you remember in the
Something with the
last
birds.
level where you're looking in those tucked away corners? Yeah, you might want to try that again here.
There we go.
I found one.
That was easy.
It's easy when you know how to do it.
Can you go in the station when the doors open or no?
No, it just censors my my thing.
Your thighs.
Yeah. Oh, so does that.
Look out, dingoes.
No.
That one goes higher up the closer you get to it. When you walk away, it comes down.
That is something you should keep note of there, Barney.
So, but how do you make use of that?
So it gets higher the closer you get to it, and the farther you walk away, it goes down.
How far back am I going?
So, but you can't get it when you're far away from it.
No?
That's the whole thing. Unless you can shoot it when you're far away from it.
Oh no.
Like when all else fails?
Oh, we're
Everybody
back
see
to the
me drop
beginning.
kick that guy?
Did you not
Yeah,
get a
it's
password
fine.
or anything?
No, I didn't get a password.
Oh,
Is there a way for save states on this,
No,
James?
there isn't.
We could use the Retron to do that, you know. So,
Yeah, but we're not gonna cheat.
yeah.
I want to pretend we're playing on a NES.
Well, you know, ultimately, the beauty of this game is once you've gone through it once,
yeah, now I know what I'm
then
doing.
you can go in again and do it. Try your goal at that point is can I do it in 36 minutes?
how little time can I do it in to be a time lord?
That's the ultimate challenge once you replay the game.
Thank you so much, Wyatt. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope we see you soon in the shop. We've missed ya. Yay!
There's the
Wow,
first.
how did you know to do that?
Any known Easter eggs in this game, James?
Not that I've been able to find.
This one sounds like a galloping horse.
Yeah. This sounds familiar to me. This like actually is like a Baroque piece or something that they readapted for this.
Maybe. How do you get that one up there? Is that a different one?
It's that's the one that was in the corner over here. It falls down eventually.
What?
Right, James?
I'm trying to remember. So we got
I think maybe they give you more than 5, so you can get different ones.
I think I have to get all these P things.
well, those restore energy.
Okay, then I'm wrong. Mother hover.
You got any more facts about the game to discuss in your research paper
Yeah,
over
please.
there? Or James, do you have anything you want to bring up?
Well, I just thought, in particular, this was a very nice game. This is pretty well drawn.
Yeah.
It really
They
draws
nailed
you
it.
in with the puzzles. Trying to
Right.
figure out how to get those
It's
orbs.
very like
They're-
first Castlevania-esque.
The puzzles are a little bit esoteric. They're a little bit like... I don't know if that's the right word.
You have
but
to
they're-
run into them.
They're a little bit vague. Like
Yeah.
they're not...
Oh, yes.
It's not like you can figure it out.
They're
without-
hidden.
Oh, there are some very infuriating puzzles in this.
Yeah, where it's almost like they're not really puzzles because you could only find the answer by randomly doing stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty much the main reason why I gave him the hint of just stand under the one orb, because
Yeah.
that one took me forever.
Yeah, how would you ever figure that out?
That is.
Now, does your life span cross the different levels,
Yes.
Yes.
and also your weapons and or powers, the power ups you've accrued?
No.
The weapons don't.
No, they reset.
No,
Yep.
you'll actually find in there. I included a list of weapons for each level.
Okay, well let's cover that real quick. So I have in medieval England, you have where we are now.
Sword?
You have the broadsword, it's called.
Yep.
In the Western United States, you have a 6-shooter.
Which looks like a ray gun.
Yeah, and a shotgun.
Yep,
Oh.
And then you have and both of them have unlimited ammo.
that is correct.
In the Caribbean, which we have yet to see, is a cutlass and a throwing dagger.
Yep.
Nice.
In World War II, 1943, you have a pistol and hand grenades.
A great combination if there ever was.
Nice.
And then in the present, which is the future essentially, you have rocket laser gun and a missile gun.
Yeah, that I found very kind of very confusing. A rocket laser gun. That is.
It's like you got to pick one of them, buddy.
Is it like a holographic rocket?
Rocket laser. No, it's a gun that shoots rockets, and the rockets shoot lasers.
Ah, okay.
Barney.
So it's like sharks with freaking lasers.
Exactly. Rockets with freaking laser beams.
There's a little interesting factoid about Rare, the company that created this game.
Yeah.
So they were founded in 85.
Most of us know them very well for several of their later titles.
Yeah, buddy.
Banjo-Kazooie,
Yeah,
anyone?
of course. How do I get
They
that?
were actually They weren't called Rare originally. They were called Ultimate Play the Game.
Ultimate Play the Game. It's just a game.
And do you know where that is? I don't know how to read this.
Ashby de la Zouch, Leicestershire.
Leicestershire. Okay, that's what I didn't know how to read.
Yes.
So that's where they started, and they were actually arcade game developers, and they were brothers, Tim and Chris Stamper.
Oh, okay.
And the Stampers first focused on game production on none other than the ZX Spectrum platform.
Hey.
Of course they did.
You know what's funny is like this. There is something slightly ZX Spectrum-y about this game. Like it's giving me something of the aesthetic.
It's giving ZX Spectrum
of the ZX.
This would have been such an odd game to play on the ZX, I think.
I mean, it would have been terrible.
Did it exist for the Spectrum though? I don't think it did.
No.
Yeah, this was a NES game first and foremost, and that's the last of this.
Yeah, but I just feel like they have they've brought some of that aesthetic from the ZX.
Totally.
Got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nicely
Finally, I had to do a little jump thing there. And then doesn't one of the dragons have one?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So they actually started working on the Famicom console. They actually tried to re-engineer the Famicom console, and they succeeded in doing that, actually.
What?
Yes, they were able to backwards engineer it.
Wow.
Something that Nintendo claimed was impossible at the time.
That's really cool.
And they're able to prepare several tech demos to present to Nintendo. So they didn't go up against Nintendo. They were just more like, hey, maybe you want to collab?
We want to use
they
your
kind of
hardware.
treated it more as a resume for Nintendo at the time because Nintendo was just so impressed with it.
That worked out well for
That's
them.
fantastic. Yeah.
Because then the first game that they actually made for the NES or Famicom was Slalom. Which is that skiing game.
Yeah, Slalom.
And
He said it right.
and then we can debate that.
It's slalom.
Okay. All right.
It's a sport.
Tomato and tomato. And
Potato.
that was the first game they made, and then they worked with other publishers like Trade West, Acclaim, Electronic Arts, Sega, Mindscape, and Game Tech.
Basically everyone.
They basically they created 60 games over a 5-year period, and 47 of them were NES games.
That's a lot
huge-
of games over a 5-year period.
That's rare.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like literally.
That is rare.
Especially when Nintendo had that rule where you could only release like 3 games a year on their console.
So how did they get around that?
Well, unless they did something like Konami did, where they made like a alternate subdivision of their company where they could release additional titles on.
Oh.
You know, because like Ninja Turtles was a Konami game, but they released it under Ultra.
So they could get by Nintendo's rules.
Yeah, pretty much. They found themselves a workaround.
So at some point, they started getting into CGI graphics and 3D models and stuff like that.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, well, they started a new trademark called Rareware, and then they became Nintendo's one of the key developers at Nintendo, basically.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
they asked for Donkey Kong, a new Donkey Kong, but they ended up making Donkey Kong Country, which was developed by a total of 20 people.
Wow.
And it was a 18-month development cycle for that game.
What a game.
I can't shoot the little
That
bird.
is an absolute classic. The Donkey Kong Country series.
Yeah, big. It's such a good game too.
Yeah, that
the
was
whole series.
That was a major step up for the Super Nintendo when those were released.
Yeah. Yeah, Rare has been a huge part of Nintendo's software crew.
Big time.
Since then.
They did
You
the
found some hidden
CGI.
treasure.
They did the CGI for Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Killer Instinct was such a good game.
Killer.
And they also did Blast Corp on the N64.
Oh, that's a great game.
They did GoldenEye 07, 007, GoldenEye.
Perfect
they did,
Dark.
Oh my gosh. love Perfect Dark. Yeah, so that, I mean, there's like 10 pages of on the history of Rare in this thing, this paper. There's
And
a lot.
now doesn't Microsoft own them? Microsoft owns all of their games.
They do. Yeah, that was a buyout in.
I'm trying to get
What was
this
that,
dang
2002?
orb.
Yeah, that orb is
Logan,
especially frustrating.
If you walk away from it, it comes down lower.
I know, but then the second I
yeah,
get
so
back
then
to
so
it.
now turn around and shoot it.
Oh, duh.
You
I
kind
think
of got to
you
get
need
to the
come
same
low.
level.
You need to come lower. See
Try
where
to
the
match the shadows.
Look where the shadow is. Look where the shadow of the ball is.
The shadow knows.
Logan. There,
I get it now.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, wow. That was
Except you
close.
got to
Keep shooting
keep doing it.
Keep shooting it. When in doubt,
Shoot it more.
When in doubt, keep shooting.
Hey, poor player.
Poor player.
But you got to go forward as you're shooting.
When you hit it, it'll freeze it. I'm guessing.
There. Oh,
I
almost
get
had it.
The challenge.
Yes. And here we are on to one of our first infuriating puzzles.
Yeah.
Pro
Don't die.
gamer.
Don't die.
Nicely
Don't die.
done.
I'm gonna die.
What did I tell
Game
you?
over.
Do not
Hey,
die.
But he got that orb.
Do
I
not
die.
die.
Do
That-
not die.
I
I'm
would-
gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
I really
gonna
am
die.
so itching to
I'm
see the
gonna
next
die.
level. The
Well,
Caribbean.
I don't know if we have time for it, man, because
Yeah, because for him to get there would be would
At
be
least another 10
a
minutes.
challenge.
I don't know if I can do it in 10 minutes, man.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you made it to the ranks of the top time travelers.
It's true.
You got that going
What
for
did you put your name in? Is
Ah!
the classic?
I got a higher score too on my second run around, so
Yeah, you
I'm
beat
getting better.
Tom.
I'm getting better.
Okay, so I think it's time to maybe rate the game, because like I said, we're not doing the full game, just a sampling of it.
That's for you guys to find out how it ends.
All right. So Logan, take a deep breath, take a sip of water,
I don't need
and
to, man. I already got a rating.
and
He's
tell
he-
us what you think.
he-
I'm
wanted
gonna
to make you
jump
do a
right
spit
in with the
take.
number. I'm gonna jump
Okay.
in right in with the
Just
number.
jump right
Yeah,
in.
throw us a
I'm gonna
number.
give it a solid 8, which is a
Ooh.
really
I
high
had a-
score for me,
Yeah, I had a-
especially
I had
in
a
this
feeling.
season.
Wow.
This was awesome. I loved this game. The artwork, the music, everything about it. I didn't get bored like at all, which I tend to have when I played NES games. I'm not gonna lie. Just
And it's a
sometimes you
challenge,
just get
right?
bored. And it's very challenging, but
Yeah.
the puzzles are super unique. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing like a puzzle that I would have ever expected, but B have ever really seen. It was very, very unique. Like especially that last one, that shooting puzzle. That was like makes you think, and you don't
Yeah.
think about that. Like, oh, let me line up with the shadow of the ball, and then like shoot and jump towards it at the same time. Which, by the way, without that turbo button, I pity the fool, man. Like that would suck.
Yes,
I
that
want
was a
to,
game changer for kids back in the
Want
80s.
to hold up the
I'm
controller
sure.
for
I feel
our
like I
audience
was
to
cheating.
see
Yeah,
that?
this is the NES Max controller.
And the buttons,
beautiful-
you got the regular A and B, but then the buttons underneath, the grey ones, are the turbo
These
versions
guys,
of
yeah,
those.
it's
Yeah,
hard
that
to,
is
like,
a personal
angle this.
favorite of mine.
Here, let me see if I can. With the cable, it's a little difficult.
No, you got it.
Here, I'll do it this way.
It matches James
So these
very
gray
well.
buttons here are the turbo buttons that I was using. It basically spams these buttons.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, and then it's got a nice little joystick.
And if you throw it, rumor has it, it will return
Come back to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I'll give it an 8. Who's next?
Solid.
That's solid. That's
solid score.
score.
I had a feeling you were gonna go.
I had a blast.
Somewhere around there,
It was
yeah.
fun.
And
I had a good time.
I'm gonna also ask chat to start giving us a rating, what you thought, even though it was not the full game at all. We just played a sample. We'd like to hear and what your rating is and why. So next, I'll let James weigh in. James, I should preface it is that James is our resident researcher. That's James the robot, by the way, up there on the screen. If you're just coming in for the first time.
Hey, how's it going?
And James already played through the whole game when he was a child,
Yeah.
so he remembers all the moves and stuff. So, all right. Well, what do you think, James?
Well, this game is very fun gameplay wise. I love the classic feel of just the double dragon-esque of it. You know, you're going around, isometric, beat 'em up, platformer, plus the puzzles there just to get the orbs. It's very interesting.
Very unique.
But the issue that I have to bring up with this game is storytelling.
Yeah.
It is. How does it in any way make sense to time travel, yet have a time limit?
Right?
You go back in time to
Run out of time.
1620,
Just to
but you
run out of
have to
time.
beat the level before the year 3000. Now, I'm not great at math, but I think we got about 1400 years. It really doesn't add up to 36 minutes.
I'm sure there's a method to the madness. There's a reason.
That's a
I'm
good
sure.
point.
Just
But it makes for a great game challenge, and
It does.
it does
Good
add a
mechanic.
unique mechanic there that
yeah.
would not
It's a
otherwise
plot
be
device.
present.
It's just a plot device.
I mean, it's not like a floating number above the head of the character counting down from 400 before you slide down the flagpole or anything.
Yeah.
But all in all, I think I would give this game a 7.
Good. It's
Yeah.
a lot from James.
Yeah, this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
a high-scoring game by Logan and James's standards.
Yeah. I'm a firm 9.
And I feel like
I'm a firm 9
I was
on
going to
this.
say, yeah, Yuval's going to be above that.
Yeah.
If anything.
I enjoyed the little bit I played. I enjoyed every second of it. I want to get back to it. I just love also like all of the conceptually. I love the game. What we talked about earlier, it's just a very creative design.
You're a big Doctor Who fan.
Huge Doctor Who fan. I grew up with it.
A
but
Whovian.
also, but even though we haven't correlated it directly to the Doctor Who thing, it's still
There's a connection.
It's got a vibe
There's
to
a
it.
connection, whether it was intentional or not. It does exist.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's just another Who in Whoville.
Yeah, but even with regard, without that element, I just love the design, the backstory, and the whole time limit thing to me is super cool. That's really interesting. Like I said, you can play this game over and over, and really, even though you know all the ins and outs of it and potentially Easter eggs that you might find, speed running it and how quick can we get this gameplay? And that also kind of thing makes me think about Atari games too. That really the whole point of those games is the high score,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But how well you can get to that high score and beat somebody else's.
This is like a transition from high score based gaming into narrative based gaming.
Yeah.
But
Well,
this is kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I kind of think that Milton Bradley probably carried that over with them because they did publish quite a few
That's
games on the
interesting.
Atari.
There you go.
I wonder what their input was besides being, a funding source. If they had any input into the
sure
storyline,
they
and
did.
Yeah,
the
I'm sure
design
they
of it.
saw
Enough to put their name on the game. Like,
Do we
on
know
the
anything on
cartridge.
that, James?
I think it was pretty much an, "Oi, mate, give us a good game."
That's what I thought, but it'd be interesting if there was anything more
No,
than
it's not
that,
Australian.
more than just being the money man.
It was the Australian division of MB games. Oh, mate, throw another shrimp on the barbie. You made a nice game here, mate.
Good day.
I played on my NES Max controller. It's like a boomerang.
Oh, and if you can throw in a
Nar.
bunch of dingoes trying to eat my baby,
Or nar. Or nar.
I'm going to give it 7.
that's 7.
Yeah.
Was there hesitation
What was
with
there
your
hesitation?
with your score?
No, I liked it. I think it's very unique, very interesting. I don't like how vague the puzzles are. Like, I wish there was something in there to clue you in on what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know. There's many ways in which they could have done it.
You just really didn't like the one where you had to stand below it and wait for it to drop.
I didn't like any
Yeah,
of them.
that
Any
one annoyed me.
any of the ones that were just like up in the sky and you had to jump on invisible
The
platforms.
jumping
or,
mechanic was really weird. Like it's hard to gauge like how far you're
the
actually
best
gonna go.
The best one was the last one, because that I feel like I could figure out.
Yes, that
Because
was.
Yeah, that was very,
I'd
like-
already started figuring it out
it
by
was
the
very
fact that I
linear.
could see that it was coming down the further you got away from it.
but to me, that was also the most frustrating one.
Yeah, for
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe
it's
one of the harder ones to
it's
pull
the
off.
timing, the shooting with the jumping,
Yeah.
like moving.
But anyway, yeah, all of that is true. I think it is a fantastic a fantastic game. That's a decent score. I'm not going to go. The reason I'm not going to go 8 is because of that. I think it's a little bit strange and vague with the puzzles, but everything else fantastic. It came from Britain, so it deserves a high score.
I would love to see the next levels. Like, I'm so itching to see the others.
Sorry, bro. No, I'm kidding.
Well, no,
I'm kidding.
it's cool.
Are you going to play it again, Logan?
Yeah, probably.
See if you can get get further.
Is this on Switch Online?
No.
No.
No, I highly doubt it.
I'll have to figure. I'll find a way.
I bet you Yuval has a copy you can borrow.
I have a copy
I
or
don't
two.
have an S.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many completely legal ways to play this
Yeah,
game.
I'll figure out
Yeah.
a completely legitimate way to play this.
I should also point out that I do have the box version, like with everything original. But one of the earliest games I collected when I became a collector was this one, just because I loved the whole, art value to the box and everything, and it comes with a beautiful big poster that just unfolds and is
it just that?
I believe
On
it's.
poster?
I believe that's the art on the poster, but that's also why I wanted to show, because I wanted to kind of see it myself again, because it's been a while. It's on the shelf here.
Can I get it out?
And also,
No,
this
it's
is a
okay, it's okay.
relatively inexpensive game to collect.
It is, and that's another thing. Like, I'm surprised why, because it's such a good game and it's slept on. It's one of those slept on games.
I want to say this is the first time Tater Tot. Oh no, sorry, that was Spicy. Never mind.
Spicy said 6,
So
but Tater
Spicy-
Tot said 6
Spicy
too.
and Tater Tot said 6. I thought that might have been Bruce.
But I know that
Yeah, we
Tater
haven't
Tot.
seen
didn't have a
anything
score
from
from
Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce. Maybe he fell asleep.
Yeah, wake up, Bruce.
He ran out of time.
But Tater Tot doesn't like platformers, so
Oh, by the way, Bruce is gonna be potentially on an episode of Extra Life at some point.
heck yeah.
He wants to play. He said it was hard watching us play Streets of Rage 4 because he's so good at it. So I was
Such
like,
a fun game.
Is
I
this
was
a
like,
challenge?
come play with us.
Do I hear a challenge?
no, because it's cooperative.
It's very
But
cooperative.
he's going to beat you on there.
No,
right?
it's cooperative game.
Oh, it's
We're playing
cooperative.
together.
Never mind. All right.
Bruce
all right.
was sleepy.
Cooperative.
He's gonna help us.
Wake up,
Was
Bruce.
sleeping.
Bruce.
Bruce. Jeez.
Wake up, Bruce.
You
Wake
sleep
up.
on your own time, Bruce.
I really would. I am curious to hear his thoughts on this game, but he's already probably played it.
Next time.
But so we have an 8,
We have
7.
a 5 from Jordan. We have a sorry lol from Bruce.
Well deserved.
is that like sorry,
sorry.
101?
Sorry, Jordan said 5, but music brings it to a 6.
Interesting.
Good, valid point.
Okay.
Definitely would enjoy trying, but not rushing out to find this like Alicia Dragoon, one of our favorites.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, Alicia Dragoon
I know
was
Jordan discovered Alicia Dragoon from our streams, and
That game is so hard though.
but he fell in love with it, and he just went to town. It's like
Jordan, how far have you gotten in that game? Because that game is so hard.
I think he may or may have not put it into a cheat code in his.
It was such a
No.
great working designs game.
In all fairness, I absolutely no shame for cheating. I think if you want to cheat so that you can experience the whole of a game,
Alicia
Go
would
ahead.
be one
Go
that
ahead.
I would even consider
100%.
because
Yeah, you want to slap a game genie
yeah.
on that bad boy? You go right on the
yeah.
head.
Or even if you just want to do like a level select, like
Yeah.
I do the level select in Sonic all the time because I want to play the later levels without having to get to them.
Right.
It's just.
right.
There's a difference between accessibility cheats
Mm-hmm.
and then cheats to cheating on online games competitively is.
And I think
obviously bad.
this game here we're playing tonight is not. You don't need to use the cheats on this because it is difficult, but it's not
Yeah,
crazy.
the difficulty is nice.
It's manageable.
It
Right? Would
seems
you
that
agree
way.
with that, Logan?
Yeah, no, I'd absolutely agree. This
You
is
could totally-
like,
the challenge
with
is,
enough
like, getting past
practice
it.
and like repeating those puzzles and knowing just like as you saw, like I got a higher score the second time around.
Yeah.
Not
So, like, it
not like
is-
the game that we played last week.
No.
With James playing the game.
Well, that
and-
game was just messed up with the controls. Like the controls were just absolutely broken.
Yeah.
We
Like,
shall not
the me-
talk about
yeah,
that
the
game.
mechanics were
Okay.
just messed up.
We don't want to make James mad again because then his eyes get very, very,
Very
red.
yeah,
That
like
game
dark
is
red.
evil.
Well, yeah, his name's James, not Madigan.
I've never seen James. Look, I've never seen James that mad before. After that game, I've never seen him
He's
that
pretty
mad.
chill right now. Like, he's
Like I was scared. I was like
straight chilling.
I was like scared.
Yeah, you never know if he's got like some laser eyes installed or something.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You know.
He's gonna Hulk out.
I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. So,
If you're listening.
Bruce, what do you give the game? Or did you?
I don't think he knows.
Yeah, I was gonna
if
say,
he's
he
not
probably
played the game. He can't
probably
rate
gave it a
it.
couple
I
Z's.
guess he can't rate it if he didn't see the stream.
Bruce
Or has
cannot
he-
rate the game because he fell asleep on our
He
stream.
has no opinion
Bruce has
to
been
give.
disqualified.
Well, I'm sorry, everyone.
Ban him.
All of our loyal viewers who are here. Bruce has ruined the stream. Oh, never mind. Here we gave it a 5.
That's still
Okay.
high.
5.
5.
That's very high for Bruce.
Smack bang. in the
Bruce has
middle.
been known to rate games like Sub-Zero scores.
Yeah, minus
Bruce.
thousands.
Bruce, let's be honest. Are you rating it fairly, or are you just going with something that's kind of
he's
average
delirious,
I think
guys.
because you
He
can't
doesn't
remember
know.
any of it?
I think he just reached out and hit a key on the keyboard and then
It's like,
pressed enter
bam.
and then went back
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah. He's a tired guy. Man.
Thank goodness he didn't
He's
hit that
tired
escape
from
key.
selling dreams all day at Legacy Games.
He works hard repairing consoles and all that stuff.
Building NES cabinets.
Let the man nap in peace.
I
slumbers.
I so enjoyed the stream tonight. The game was super fun. Everybody was in full form tonight with us, and chat was great. I so appreciate everybody being here and supporting us and what we do. This is a labor of love. Yes, go ahead.
Just before you wrap up the stream,
Sure.
I do want to say that we all appreciate you in the room, and I know we've been giving you a bit of a hard time today. So
Yes.
we appreciate you for putting up with us. I just want, I want
yeah.
to make sure that is,
That's-
it's been a roller coaster, and we're
It's all good.
not the easiest team to wrangle.
I would not have it any other way. I love
Goes
you so
without
much. Everyone on this team, this is all a labor of love. Nobody's getting paid here. We just do this out of love and
Amen.
hopeful, that our channel will grow and become something that many others will enjoy. And
We love this
especially this
stuff.
segment, especially is so important to me because it's educational. We educate ourselves through this. We educate our viewers. And it's about the preservation of these amazing historic, important documents and games and
We love this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he's
just-
trying to say is we love
I just
this
love how
stuff.
Yuval is always here welcoming us with arms wide open.
well,
dangerous
yeah,
tread there,
Under the
bro.
sunlight.
100%.
Welcome to
100%.
this place.
I'll show you everything.
This is yeah.
That's it. I don't want to get copyright stricken.
All
No.
right, that's all you get. Now you can do your outro.
Oh man, I don't know how to follow that.
Logan, you do the outro this time.
Thanks for joining, everybody. We have had such a great time with you guys. And then Yuval, I don't know your line, your particular line
Do
you
your
close
own.
with.
Do your own.
No, but it's so iconic.
Do
so
your own
please,
version.
That's 27
Bless us.
episodes and you don't know it?
I don't pay attention. Just go ahead and say it, Yuval, because I'm not going to butcher it.
It's okay. It's all good. I just
classic.
I'm thankful for everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember the golden rule and to basically play nice with each other, to be kind, and to remember that this is not just a game. Thank
That-
you so much for joining.
line.
Come back in 2 weeks. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please hit the sub.
Looks like this.
This video will be posted tomorrow for posterity. If you want to rewatch the stream or you just join later,
Share
watch
it with
the
your
whole
friends.
thing. Share it out. This will help us, and the algorithm needs to see that this is interesting to people, and then they will help the channel. Thank you so very much. Love y'all, and see you in a couple weeks.
Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Peace.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye bye.